Commuting to work can be a real pain, especially if a Great Wall stands between you and your destination. Two people in China shared this problem. The Great Wall was a hindrance for them. Yes, the over 2,000-year-old Great Wall of China. It stretches over 20,000 kilometers and was designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1987. It acted as a key defense for successive Chinese empires. But it couldn't survive two people desperate to get to work on time, who simply decided to smash a shortcut through it. Look at that work ethic. A 38-year-old man and a 55-year-old woman dug through the Great Wall. They expanded an existing opening using construction equipment into a wide gap, large enough to drive an excavator through it, so they could quote-unquote save the distance of travel. They wanted to create a shortcut for their construction work nearby, and now have permanently damaged the Great Wall. Now, the two people have been detained in northern China. They've been charged with destroying a cultural relic. The case is under further investigation. This irreversible damage was done to a particular section of the wall. It's known as the 32nd Great Wall. It dates back to the Ming Dynasty of China. It was constructed between the 14th and 17th centuries. But this is hardly the first time the Great Wall has been damaged by humans. Apparently, some people don't think this wall is that great after all. Or maybe they don't take the adjective too seriously. Between 1950 and 1960, parts of the wall were regularly torn down. They were often repurposed for construction materials. People didn't think it was a big deal. With a wall that long, who would even notice, right? During the 1980s, government campaigns focused on restoring the wall. They created a national legislation to protect the wall and cracked down on vandals. It worked for a while until the problems returned. Vandalism of the site has continued well into the 21st century. People living near the wall have built several private shrines on it. They've even dug holes into it. They use the wall for storage. Some use it as part of their garden fences or sheep pens. If this sounds bad, wait, it gets worse. In 2002, a local built a urinal on the Great Wall and removed bricks from it to make a hole for defecation. Who can blame him? It can be a long walk and one needs to take a break and take care of business. But 2002 was a bad year for the wall. In the same year, farmers tore down over 3,000 feet of the wall. Why? They collected the bricks and sold them to build roads. These were the locals, but tourists can be culprits too, albeit in a low-key way. In 2021 and 2022, people carved their names on the wall. They were fined and detained for a few days. Punishment was served, and experts say it was well deserved. But with the locals, matters aren't that simple. It's just that the Great Wall is so long. In fact, it's not just one wall. It's a vast network of walls and fortifications. So sometimes local residents are unaware of what they're harming. They don't have clarity on what is and isn't part of the wall. But even so, many people in China aren't too surprised when they hear about the Great Wall facing harm. It only became a heritage site a few decades ago. It's a relatively new reality for the Chinese. So to them, destroying part of the wall is not news, it's just regular business.